Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hold on. With my socks. So unprofessional. Welcome. Welcome, peoples. Fuzz TV Live for Tuesday, the 11th? I just made a thumbnail. I hope I was right. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Cindy. I've already got the couch ready. I'm ahead of the game. I can't be snacking tonight, though. I've eaten far too much today, including a bag of giant Skittles and a cookie. So my snack quota is more than met for the day, unfortunately. But hey, I'll sit back for a bit. No reason not to. I should get a footstool. I can do with a footstool. I have nothing to put my feet up on. There's a temptation to pivot the whole couch around, so I can lie on the couch, look at the TV. Although the risk of me falling asleep while we're watching a movie is a fair bit higher if I'm lying down the whole time. But yes, well, welcome. So, plan is to give Fletcher a choice of movies and watch his pick, with Cindy vetoing one of the options. That said, if Fletcher does not appear, we'll simply go straight to Resident Evil, and I can clear my debt of Resident Evil 1 out of the way anyway. I do owe Apocalypse already. Hi, Wesker. I'm being too animated with my hands. Being too animated. I just wonder what's going on. Okay. 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 Oh. It's been miserable today. It's not been as like the hottest, but it's just been really, really humid. Like maybe the worst it's been all summer. Oh, Wesker's resting his head on my hand. And Firefly, if you knock over that can. Well, David did tip, but David tipped like way after the movie, so I wouldn't have counted that for that. But I mean, if you want to give him it, then I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to hold this. I'm worried that Firefly's going to start knocking things over. He's been very kind of sly the way he's moving. Hey, rude boy. But Wesker's looking up at him, going, "What's that brother of mine doing?" That ginger menace is disturbing my relaxation. Continue to wish to snuggle. Oh. Firefly. Wesker took my side first, Firefly. Don't be jealous. You get cozy time all the time. Yeah, we'll give people some time to filter in and whatnot. I actually have 3 movies picked out for the choice for when Fletcher appears. I will not reveal them until he does, though. Which answers the question that Cindy just asked. I'm keeping them quiet. I will say one's a horror movie, one's a goofy action movie, and one's a comedy. Obviously, none of which I've seen, but I went for variety. All on Prime. Well, Wesker's going for the armrest. He enjoys that spot. Not as much as the this bit where he's dented the whole thing. It was like a Wesker shaped kind of arc. Oh, dear. Don't know yet, Bob. That's a short answer. Don't know yet. We're waiting to see if Fletcher shows up first.
Words are not my area of expertise. That's why I podcast.
Oh, rude boy. Rude boy with the kill. Thanks, rude boy. Well, it still says watching. Don't touch a duckling. I'll fix that in a minute. I'll fix that when I know what we're watching. Fletcher's got to show. It'd be like Troy in Community with the pizzas with the fire everywhere. What firefly? Shut up! Shut up! I do not negotiate with felines. No. Oh yeah, I was. Don't worry, I was not going to change the title. Yeah. Really, gonna insist on bashing against Mike Arm? Okay. My incredible strength. I can lift up a cat with one arm. Which is only impressive to the cat, not impressive to any other human. But to the cat, I appear super strong. Not as eternal as we once thought. Oh well. So are you guys anyway? Have you had good days? Or a good day? You know what I mean? As in each one of you have had your own day. So are those collective days good? In all, I think my track record as stream boss picking the best choices available have been pretty consistent. I don't remember what you've picked, Red Boy. I don't remember what anyone's picked. Feel free to give me a rundown of your choices from past wins. I'll see if I agree with that sentiment. You picked Stay Tuned. That was recent. I remember that one. Firefly, fire, firefly, firefly, fire. Sorry for attention. Oh, I busted my heart. I recall. Uh, and if Tyler shows up, he'll be delighted that I'm not wearing shoes. I know that's something he really cares about. Hey, Fletcher. Oh, my firefly. A firefly. Oof. I've just not changed it yet, Fletcher. Come on. I'll lean forward to change it when I need to lean forward to do the other stuff. Why lean forward more than once when I don't have to? can be economical with my leaning forward. Yeah, I'll give Fletcher his choices in a minute, but we can give everyone like 10-15 minutes to filter in. If someone on the Discord wants to like at Tyler to give him a notification to prod him into showing up, feel free. You've got power to do that now. Oh, Firefly. Oh. Never mind. He's here. Okay, so the film options for Fletcher that he won by being boss at the end of the last movie, although Rude Boys already killed him brutally on the street like a dog. So Fletcher's options. Option 1 is a horror movie called Deep Freeze from 2002. These are all on Prime, by the way. They're all on Prime for everyone curious. So Deep Freeze from 2002. And then we have American Ninja from 1985. And then we have Cadillac Man, starring Robin Williams and Tim Robbins from 1990. That's a comedy. American Ninja is obviously an action movie of some description. And Deep Freeze is the horror movie. Deep Freeze, an Antarctic drilling station is under attack by a mysterious killer. Sounds like fun. American Ninja. Main character is called Joe Armstrong, a one-man fighting machine. Serving in the army to avoid prison. Two of these are actually quite fresh on Prime. They'll just get added, according to Just Watch. I always try and add something new into the options, just so that there's, because obviously there'll be repeats as we're working through my watch list, but try to shake it up by. It may be a bug movie, Bob, but the description did not say. It just said killer. That could be a bug. Sub-Zero now, Plane Zero. Firefly. Oh, what's up with you? 2002 is correct. Okay, has that made you want to pick it more or less, Fletcher? A spoiler. Oh, you're right. Yeah, Cindy gets to veto. You're right. You're right. Still, I think my question is valid. Does that make you want it more or less? You can still answer that. But, yeah, Cindy, you get to veto one of these options. Well, bosses make tough decisions, Fletcher. Part of the job description.
Well, the leprechaun, of course. That's the most iconic.
Who's Tim? That OBS up. Ah, Cindy. Thanks, Cindy. With a roundy date. A lot of weird amounts recently. I'm not complaining. But I was, there's been 12s and 8s and 14 something or others. Hurt and Rude Boy, where it hurts. The options are Deep Freeze, which is a potentially horror movie with a bug killer in it, set in an Antarctic base. And then there's Cadillac Man, which is a comedy starring Robin Williams and Tim Robbins. And then there's American Ninja, a cheesy action movie from the mid-80s, of which there was at least 3 sequels to varying levels of quality, I believe. All of these are on Prime. We review the second one. I don't remember what order I said them in. I think Cadillac Man was second. Is that the one you vetoed? The Robin Williams comedy? So you're wanting either cheesy horror or cheesy action? I can respect that. So assuming I'm rating the one you vetoed there, that leaves Fletcher with Deep Freeze and American Ninja. Wheeling it, cat. Wheeling it. Hmm? Deep Freeze is a 2.8 on IMDb. Again, I'm not sure if that makes you more inclined to pick it or less inclined. For those watching on Amazon through a browser, I'll do the watch party. You don't have to use it though. If you want to play it in any other way, of course you can just pause it to zero and hit play and whatever we pick yourself. No big deal. But I know a couple of people like using it, so might as well. Fletcher putting in the research. Yeah, that's true. That'll make it like the less appealing option though, because if we're all in sync from when I say I'm pressing play, then it means my comments are in sync with your movie. Is that not better? That said, I mean, watch party makes it easier in the sense you don't have to do anything, but. Yes. If you watch a second movie, it'll be Resident Evil. I mean, we could watch that first if you wanted to. Just with the risk that we might push whatever the other thing is. If I end up not feeling up to a second one. Dangerously medium reviews sounds more boring to me, but I don't know. They can be, yeah. But then really bad reviews can go two ways. They can go either like funny bad because they're that stupid, or like obscenely, obnoxiously just boring bad. And we have no way of knowing what it's going to be. Alright, Deep Freeze it is, 2002. Prep your popcorn machines and feed any pets that need feeding, because you're about to buckle in for an 83-minute thrill ride. I think I've perfected angling the camera so you can see any cats that are on the other half of the couch, because I know people enjoy that as a thing. Speak of the devils, and they shall appear. I got you, Firefly. I got you. I'm going to strangle you. What's up? He's in a weird mood for some reason. An ice cream sandwich. My. I'm going to have to lean forward to do things, Cat. I'm not looking forward to it. I need to get the movie ready. I need to change the movie title on the thing. Garrus is just, he's overlying the comic book box that he's completely destroyed. Actually in ruins. He's a terror than the Firefly. A little menace. Ice cream sandwich. I think we call that a chalk ice, but well, because most of them tend to be chocolate on either side, not anything else. But you can get wafer ones, which I guess we wouldn't call a chalk ice, we'd just call that an ice cream sandwich. In fact, chalk ice is just kind of a brand, but it's one of those things where, like, sellotape becomes what you say for tape, and jacuzzi is what you say for hot tub, even though not all hot tubs are jacuzzis. Anyway, I actually tried to decide between the movies for tonight earlier: Seven Psychopaths, Blade Runner Final Cut, or Yojimbo. And I've ended up. I mean, Yojimbo is a fantastic classic. Seven Psychopaths is well worth watching and had some fun stuff in it. Blade Runner Final Cut. Oh, I like Friday the 13th Part 7. Hey, Firefly. We're watching work from the acclaimed director, Friday the 13th Part 7, aka Jason versus Carrie. Sit forward. Deep freeze. Ooh. Have you had a choco taco? It's a taco shell shaped vanilla ice cream cone with chocolate nuts on top. I have not. I imagine it probably tastes very similar to Cornetto, which is kind of like an ice cream cone, but it's like a specific brand. I imagine it probably is similar tasting to that, just in a different shape. Because what you're describing about the chocolate and nuts on top is very Cornetto-esque. As a British citizen, do I know who Larry the Cat is? I have no idea who Larry the Cat is, no. No idea. I'm being messy. I never played it, but I did. I remember it existing. Pleasure Suit Larry, that is. You Texans and your pickles. Beef Monsieur to the cabinet. All right. I'll pretend I don't even know what that means. Uh, um, Whatever my phone was acting up today. For some reason, I couldn't make a new tweet unless I put an image or a GIF in it first. My keyboard kept disappearing. Oh, okay. So Larry the Cat's actually been in tenure for a while then, since he was there for the previous Prime Minister. Okay. Didn't realise that 10 Downing Street had such a mice problem that they had to have a regular on duty cat. I think I've had one mouse the entire time that I've had any of these cats. It's not on Prime here. Oh, you mean Canada? I was like, yes, it is. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm on US Prime. No, it's Canadian Prime you're on. Basil lives at Baker Street. Basil does live at Baker Street. 221 Baker Street. Or underneath 221 Baker Street. Alright. Been deep freeze, right? Let me go down to the movie. That's starting right now. I'm just going to set up the watch party. So it's all ready to go. Watch party. Watch party. Eh. Oh, here. In fact, I should probably also mute my audio just now while I remember, so I don't accidentally, do any copyright nonsense. Chief Monsieur of the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, they apparently just retired this week. This is all news to me. I did not realise that we had official cats on staff in our politics game. Alright. I don't know, we're all set up, Bob, for this one. We'll do Resident Evil after. I regret this decision already. Alright, all the usuals are in the watch party. Cindy and et al. Set up. I'm sorry if you can't get a hold of it, Bob. It's hard to keep track of what's on every version of Prime. I Look, I almost went with like one of the options being like a modern, more serious movie, and then I thought, nah, they won't like that. Oh yeah, Tubi. Is Tubi in Canada? I use Tubi sometimes. I use Tubi to watch RoboWar for the Ace. Not bad for a free service. And I'll be watching Tubi for the next Ace bonus as well. They've got a lot of B movie trash gems in there. Firefly. Sounds like the cat knows who the enemy is. Was sniffing for contraband. Yeah. Oh, God, it's warm. It's too clammy and warm. Hey Tyler, you'll be happy. I'm not wearing any shoes tonight. It's too warm for shoes. Nearly fired. Yeah, it's a cat. Cats don't care. They really don't. This whole myth of cats always chasing mice is just kind of a movie thing or a TV thing. Well, let's be honest, a cartoon thing. Hey Garrus. Ah, ah. Damn, Garrus was one at my hand. Yeah. Fuzz. This is what happens when I'm stalling for Bob. You get feet relation. Just fighting with Garrus. So. All right, we're good to go then. Right, audio's muted so I don't break any copyright rules. Okay, so for everyone who's not in the watch party, I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1 and press play. We're watching Deep Freeze from 2002. It's on Prime. It's also apparently on Tubi and also on YouTube. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Whoa. Regent Entertainment's got a nice little intro. I'm going to look up Larry as well. I'm curious. Oh, due to the current state of... I missed that. I missed what the text was. 2 months ago, things started to go wrong. What was the first bit of text? I was looking down. Is this the thing? I think without the paranoid thing. Oil crisis. Ah. Nice cat. So someone's getting dragged out of that pool, right? Yeah, there was a sneeze. You appear to be a split second ahead of me, though, somehow. Unless there was a second sneeze, and I missed the first one. It's entirely possible. This has all the feeling of like a late night cable movie. Going out, Garrus? He reminds you of Luigi? Luigi, Mario, Antarctica. I'm doing Italian impressions again, I don't know why. That really shows death in this opening scene. We're just going to see him flailing around. Maybe some blood sort of coming up. I don't know, it might be slightly fish monster-esque. I mean, it's in the water right now. Deep freeze. It's fish monster adjacent. Goat Soto. That's very German. Bob did warn us there was German actors. David Milburn. That could be anywhere. Oh, get the ancient computer. Alexandra Camp. Camp's definitely a German name, especially the K. Karen Nietzsche. Howard Halcombe. Yeah, it feels like the horror channel, the sci-fi channel, like 2 a.m. Yeah, exactly what this feels like. Alan Lee Half. Where's the other half? We'll find out, Fletcher. We'll find out. It may just be a movie that was shot in Germany, so some of the actors were cast locally, but it's not actually a German production. Could go either way. We'll find out. Makeup and creature effects. Practical effects is always good. Ken Williams. J.J. Jackson. Yeah, J.J. Jackson, I'm fairly certain is not German. Tom Calloway. And the director of Friday the 13th, Part 7. The New Blood. He's not actually had the director credit yet, that was like the writer credit or something. That was the director credit. There you go. Boom. Well, these are weird subtitles. Fading in and out like this. You don't do that with subtitles. And I switched to English. Yeah, so this was shot for an English audience. So there's German characters, but I think some of the characters won't be. Yeah, Stevie is good to decipher this for us. Hey, I watched 2 seasons of Dark. I am prepped for this. Sigmundus! Glitch und die Matrix! I think most of this is going to be in English. I really won't worry about it. Where did I know that guy from? He probably played a villain in like Die Hard 2 or something. I don't know. Something like that, I guess. Es ist ein Fehler der Matrix. We said it often enough. See, it's mostly Americans. That's fine. This is going to be 90% English. Was a cowboy. The little twangy guitar riff there at the end of the scene. Hey, the jury's out on lovable, Tyler. Let's not give them lovable quite yet. I wonder if the amount of people who have watched this movie on Prime is even in 4 digits. He's a Tex, as Fletcher put it. You gotta have some twang in soundtrack for him. I was getting the gist of the roles in the team. You still recording? That is such an early 2000s goatee. Did he used to have a romantic history? Chekhov's tape recorder. Good question, Bob. Maybe the art wasn't supposed to spoil it and they just didn't get the memo. Bad mama. Oh, she's got a picture of him on her nightstand. Maybe they've played some bad mama together. This is a very essential scene where the actress is going to get undressed to go to bed. To romantic music? Wait, is that a hot tub? She's got a hot tub. This music doesn't even feel early 2000s. This music sounds like it's from the mid 90s. I'll admit they were talking about detonating a helicopter or something earlier, and I'm like, I don't really know. Are these two evil? Hey, Eric. Welcome to the stream. What? Her shirt was moving. Are British people not allowed to talk dirty? Bob, what's going on? Was it weird dirty? I thought that was a sex toy. Hey, she's down a research base. I mean, not a lot of people around. Her scientist boyfriend clearly wasn't there for a while, so she gets lonely. I miss Larry the cat. Hey, she's got candles around the bathtub. That's like if she was whipping out a sex toy right now, it wouldn't be that out of the ordinary for the moment. Yes, the true hero, Larry the cat. Yeah, but I'll tell you the exact time. Eric. We're 19 minutes and 10 seconds in. The fact that this is not given as nudity yet, which I don't really care if it does or doesn't, but it tells me that this is a movie that's not going to do it. That this was made maybe for TV and can't. But we'll find out, I suppose. Maybe she's going to be the first to go. Oh? Is a sex toy jealous of her boyfriend? Whoa! What's with all the weird flashbacks? I'm surprised she went first. A Cray mainframe. Cyber Christ. This is definitely a movie from a older era. Tight beam laser. Location is probably inspired by the thing, but I don't think any of the actual paranoia elements of the thing are going to be here. It's just more of a straight up monster movie, I think. Is it just me, or does large portions of this like underground or Antarctic research base just look like a normal office building, like all the back hallways of an office building, or even like the back hallway of a mall or something like that? It doesn't look like a research base. It's like a regular building. Yeah, high school maybe. Yeah, I could see that. Charming group of gents. Alright, okay, focus on the tape recorder some more. I've seen a lot of movies and shows where the actors have to pretend there's like an earthquake or the ship's like having turbulence or something. Uh, I've never seen it look as disjointed as that. They all felt like they were reacting to different levels of tremor. Yeah, Ariana was the worst. Alicia wasn't shaking enough. Alicia was just sort of like. Schneider? Yeah, they've been up and down that hallway like 5 times now. Oh, the tension that's building between the young and the old generation here. My heart can't take it. Bring it on. A WB reference. Oh, now they're honoured because he plays stupid college sports. Oh no, the two bad actors are flirting. They're making eyes with each other. They're really making eyes with each other now. The acting quality's something else. Should have picked American Ninja. Firefly, get your ass out of my face. Oh, is this kill number 2? Well, technically number 3 if you count the guy at the start, I suppose. Yeah, that was a lame kill. I also what's with the weird like quick stutter flashback things that's happening every time someone dies now. Yeah. If not TV, then definitely DVD. The Tobias Funke comparison is actually quite apt. Except he's not doing it's not like a joke, it's played completely straight. The tape recorder. Yeah, we literally started causing earthquakes when we were drilling, so we're going to try and keep poking at it to see if the earthquakes go away. That seems like a good idea. No, it doesn't. Doesn't look like a mine shaft at all. It looks like a gymnasium with a pool in it. Pete, do you ever go full goose bozo? I can't say I do. That's the coldest shit on earth. He's a scientist, you know. I feel like he would look way more frozen if it was the coldest shit on earth. Just putting that out there. They called it the moon pool earlier. I assume it's water from the bottom of the ice shelf. I guess. I love how they're doing an autopsy now. So I'm boss for literal months and nothing. Fletcher's boss for a few days and he's boss eternal. Well, because the whole point of the stream tonight was that Fletcher was getting his choice, which I had to bail on last night, so I thought I'd give him the title. I mean, they put in some dialogue about how ridiculous it is they're doing an autopsy because they're not really trained for that, but still, doesn't change the fact that it is completely ridiculous. Well, the last movie we did for the Ace bonus literally had scenes taken right out of Predator, so I would not be surprised if this just does a straight thing moment. Bum bum. Bum bum. Tex lose his hand and get a hoot light buster. Does that mean the woman who died earlier was Lindsay? I'm just imagining Buster saying that these are my awards, mother, from Army. And this was right around that time as well. This is 2002, so Arrested Development was just starting or just about to start. It's almost like we've stumbled onto the film that the actor was David Cross, was it? Where he like this was the film that he watched where he based his performance of what a bad actor was on. I forgot his name was Upgrade. Because you're expendable. Oh, what a line of dialogue. Gene Tech experimentations have more conspiracies than a goddamn Oliver Stone movie. That was a really bad line of dialogue. Upgrade! Get out of here, Upgrade! Get out! The bugs are coming, Upgrade! Get out! It's not a tumor. It's worse. Seems a bit of a design flaw in the base, but you know, who am I to question the genius of this crack high school. Oh, I'd love if that was Dick Miller. Texie's acting's pretty bad. What is a chaw? What's a chaw? I mean, he's obviously dead. Ah. Oh, look at the effect. The thing right across the back of the floor. Is it flashback time? Oh. Why is it flashing back to the previous few hours like they're really important to him? Hey Alexis. Welcome. Those come up on strings. That could be accurate. We've got so much in common, me and you. You're a bad actor. I'm a bad actor. Do you buy her more as a scientist, like more or less, than you do Tara Reid in Alone in the Dark, which I've never seen, but I'm familiar with it enough to. Cold hard facts. We're getting some cold puns, people. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. What? Touche. Male chill. Maybe we should start that. Wait, they used this take? She flubbed one of her words there. She flubbed a word in the middle of a sentence. Even when you've got bad actors, you make them do it enough times to get a take where they get all the words out properly. They used a bad take. Monica, it's me, Chandler. I'll be there for you. Soul movies are bad. Well, no, but that's the thing. That like, it's really bad acting and bad everything else, but they're not bad takes in the sense that there's a clear mistake that's been happened in the performance. Complete the Screams Ace trifecta. Really, that's what the third show should be: is male chill. Ah, there's always goop. If it's bug sperm, is it an incredible amount? That's the real question. Maybe they didn't get a good take. This guy is pretty hairy. He's not that much hairier than me, to be honest, though. Shoulder hair? You don't believe in shoulder hair? Can't really see it on camera. I have shoulder hair. Not as luscious as this dude's, admittedly. But I have shoulder hair. His hair's definitely a lot thicker in the back, though. Are you a werewolf? No, I am not a werewolf. Although if I was, I wouldn't tell you, would I? Every time I see the creature scattering along the ground like that. These kills suck. A Scottish werewolf in LA. That's a lot of explosives. Chekhov's explosives, you might say. Connor's up watching hockey. Oh, here we go. POV killed. Come on. Yep, that about sums it up, Tyler. Watching ice hockey like a madman. Did I end up getting Subway? I did. I did. I went for a longish walk and came back and treating myself. Oh, and for the first time in like 2 months, they didn't give me any free cookies. Just the one that I ordered. I have to admit, I was disappointed. I'm sure whoever was going over our script with her had to pronounce it like that for her. A killer trilobite. Maybe it is a killer trilobite. But yeah, it's a discovery. Trilobite. Trilobite. I'm acting. Schneider. Hey, now Joey's arrived at the friend's household. Wait, you think these are the worst actors in Hollywood? Oh boy, we have to do Birdemic on stream at some point then. I have to give you an education on what the worst acting actually sounds like. Caught the big fish. $1 million. Oh yeah, because these are Hollywood caliber actors too. Doesn't matter. What, you calling these people actors? Oh, I got male boobage. I mean, Birdemic's more entertaining than this, I'll give you that. But that's because it's so inept in so many ways. Ack. Sag. Schmag. Nah, I think Schneider should have been played by Dolph Lundgren. That's my I'll go and update somewhere else. Fess up or fucking die. This guy's got the best lines in the movie. That's the second good one he's had. And by good, I mean wonderfully bad. Or me. Okay, upgrades acting here might be taking the cake. Well, Garrus is on screen. Ariana's acting top notch as always. What tape, Professor? Wrong fucking answer, Teddy! His high pitch side is coming in here and I like it. He was shotgunned in the chest. I'd be very surprised if he lived. Ariane, I get that you're trying to pretend to be a doctor, but it's funny how big this place is. Typically, like stations like this, at least in movies, tend to be quite cramped, where everything's got a function and there's no extra space. But of course, they're in a high school, so tons of room. Oh, the twang. The twang. He's got a little twang that plays his signature little theme. This movie is bad. Thanks, Bob, for that news bulletin. uh, let's give it a chance. What are we, like an hour in? I don't know. I'm hoping an hour because there's only 20 something minutes left. $19 minutes left. That sounds good to me. Yeah, Garrus is. Yeah. Not David. No, I've not read anything yet. I bought them earlier today, but I haven't read it yet. Yeah, we never noticed upgrades bad acting earlier because I didn't have much to say. Best character ever makes a return. Oh god. I'm worried about what that means. Because I don't know, but I'm concerned that coming from you it means something I'm going to hate. Oh yeah, the couple are just in bed. Oh, she already dead? They've been sleeping while everyone else has been getting tense. Hydra creation. Oh god. What's with the weird flashes? Oh, this is kind of a chestburster thing. Except it's the whole chest. It's like his chest, or sorry, her chest and like front became the thing, and then it sort of peeled away from her. So there's two of them running around at least, because that was definitely a birth of a new one. Oh yeah, that was probably the most expensive scene in the movie. Upgrades the name. That's what they said earlier, anyway. Oh, Chris claimed we put this over the top. Every bug must die. They just called him update. Well, maybe that's intentional. Like he's getting his name wrong because he doesn't know him that well. Because he's old and foolish. I could have swore they said upgrade at the start. Could have sworn. That's right, there's been a tarp all along. They had a specimen. Lullaby. Lullaby. Yeah, they only tried the tarp covering a big secret plot thing. I love this guy when he's yelling. Schneider when he's yelling is the best thing about this movie. Well, I can see that, Tyler. I can see that. You're nuts. Yes, Fletcher, that much TNT. Like, even he's standing waiting around acting's not that good. Come on, update. Flash upgrade. What are you talking about? Yeah, Killer K. I thought of it too. I'm sure we all remember the movie fondly. I don't know yet, Bob. I'll see how I feel. These bugs are all mad about the decline of the hotel industry. This was a hair did from earlier. Jesus. Less than 9 minutes. Come on, we can do this. Oh no, it's crying. He's wrestling the dodgy prosthetic. Oh. Oh yeah, more of that over the shoulder shot. Yes, yes. Okay, the movie's picking up a lot by the end. He keeps cutting back to it scattered across the floor. Oh yeah, for sure, Tyler. That was uh, a curtain serving measure. Update. Oh, there goes Tex. It's a tar. I'm disappointed in you, Tyler. I'm disappointed. But that was easy. R.I.P. to the most likable character in the movie. I'd love to tell you you're wrong. I really would, but you're not. Whoa! It's a giant one. It just bitch slapped him. Oh, it's mad at Schneider for some reason. Yeah, throw some C4 at it. This sound effect for it's reminding me of another sound effect for another movie. So let me get this straight. His smell, you son of a bitch, is I guess you haven't seen the end of Jaws, you bastard. Which I should remind everyone. I mean, it did technically end in an explosion, but it wasn't with C4 with a trigger. It was very much not that. Schneider had all the best lines. All of them. Oh, the twang. Oh yeah, that was definitely intentional. Oh, little technical tease. Well, that was something. It was short. That is true. Oh, it was short. Hey, Garrus. Oh dear. This heat. I split 50% of the blame with it. It had a couple of good moments. I mean, not good, but like bad good. Not as many as I'd have liked, but would you have picked the Robin Williams movie had it been an option still? I don't think Cindy regrets a thing. That's my yes right now. I think Cindy's sitting there giggling. I blame Peter 75% and you 25% Fletcher. What? Hot weather in the UK? Yeah, hot for us. Or more specifically, it's really humid and clammy and just feels kind of disgusting. If it's dry heat, it's fine. Whatever. uh, Geotech has more conspiracies than an effing Oliver Stone movie. I guess you don't remember the end of Jaws, you bastard. uh, oh dear. Yeah. It just had to go a little bit further with all of that, and it would have been a really good bad movie watch. As it is, it was really, had its moments. The romantic song's coming in at the end. Is it even a logo at the end? Or is it just going to let the song fade out on black? Just letting the song fade out on black? Alright. Alright. There you go. Oh yeah, it was no Friday the 13th part 7, that's for sure. Oh dear. Oh, pardon me. I don't think we can do Resident Evil tonight. Luckily for you guys though, my Wednesday night I think opened up, so I might be on to do that tomorrow. We might do Resident Evil tomorrow. It should be up to it, a second movie, but definitely Resident Evil. Streams every night all week. I think I can Wednesday, Thursday, bizarrely. Definitely I can't once Friday hits. But yeah, you dig out that DVD. Oh, yeah. This Friday film. Hey, I want to get it out and done over. Like, you know what? I'm not ending the stream right now. If I feel like more awake in like 10, 15 minutes, then maybe I'll reconsider. But at least right now, I don't think it's looking likely. And I partially blame this heat. Yeah, we can start the movie a bit later tomorrow. After all, you did help get the bar to that point enough that I think it would be considerate to do so. And by 11ish, I assume you mean 4 my time. I hear a cat door. Oh, screw it. Let's just do Resident Evil tonight. Let me wake up a little bit. Now we can get it on. I think it's 11 Eastern. That makes sense. Yeah, because it's coming up to midnight now, right? Uh, ah, dear. Where's my OBS? For 2 reasons. One, I need to change this. Still muted. That's good. Oh, we get a bottle of water. Be back in a second. The best video game adaptation. That's madness. Yeah, Super Mario Bros. Is a surprisingly watchable, weird movie. Might not be a good adaptation of the games per se, but I don't know what could be, to be honest. I was feeding the cats. I don't even know where Resident Evil's available. Is it on Prime? I have no idea. I don't remember. Sounds vaguely familiar. Renting on Prime. Cool, cool. Well, I know David and Fletcher are in. I assume Cindy's also booting up the movie as we speak. What's the idea? Is Princess Peach in a castle? With perhaps a big lizard dude holding her captive? Yes, Bob, we're watching. No worries, Fletcher. Ooh, Eric's got the Blu-ray. Hope hope my commentary doesn't upset you too much. Mario meets two. I respect that self-control, David. I just can't do it. I can't do SD if there's an option to go better. I'm debating also put your commentary on with Tim. I might end up repeating myself a bit here or there, Cindy. I might end up making similar points. Hmm. Hmm. I'm pretty sure at one point in my commentary track, I did actually call out something Paul Anderson said in the commentary track. So, there is technically at least one point where I'm kind of arguing with him. Oh. No worries. Are people ready to go? The old male Fuzz theme. What the that one? I don't know if I call that a theme, more of a sound effect, but I would say bigger, David. There's actually a central story and proper tie-ins. Drums? Alright. Drums. You sure they're just one of the music, bits of music we use at the end of some of the stuff now? You make me curious. I can almost want to go and hear what what this was. Have we got a Patreon? Go to the commentaries. You ready? Cool. Here it is. Let me just listen to the start of this. Oh, it's the Influx music, but it's the old version of it. I think. That does take me back. That commentary came out in January 2018. How time flies. Alright, okay. We can get going then. I'm paused at 0. Everyone's ready? Have your movie paused at 0. I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1 and press play. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, Screen Gems. Oh. The umbrella logo. Confidential report subjects, the events leading to the incident in Raccoon City. Oh, there's narration over this. What a screen gem this. How dare you. I might talk more during this one because I have a lot of opinion. This is different from me reacting to a movie I've not seen. This is me watching a movie that I am very opinionated on, based on something I care a lot about. Is Amazon the Umbrella Corp in real life? Oh. Hang on. I feel like Umbrella Corporation is pharmaceuticals first, so I feel like you'd have to go with something else, but... And remember that Marilyn Manson wrote the music for this. This music you're hearing? That's Marilyn Manson. The Resident Evil movie franchise is kind of like the Fast and the Furious franchise. When you go back and look at the first one now, and then compare it to the ridiculous nonsense that the later ones were. Not that this one's any good, but it's a stark difference. I'll just say that. Leon should never have been in the first Resident Evil movie anyway. The first Resident Evil movie should have been Jill and Chris and Barry and Rebecca. And of course, one Wesker. How dare you, Alice? How dare you? Leon is a second stringer. It really bothers me that this starts off showing the virus outbreak in the lab. Like, one of the main facets of the game is that it's this mystery that they stumble into, right? Where they don't know what's going on. They're just investigating some attacks, right? In the movie, not only do we see the secret lab, see all the people get infected, so it's not like we're walking into some sort of mystery thing. Like, most of the characters who are going down into it know what's there. They know where they're going. Alice is like the only one. Her and the other dude are the only ones who don't know what's going on. Mm-hmm. Oh, and the computer, the AI, the Red Queen. Oh. It's so funny watching a real movie right after Deep Freeze. I mean, real. Real is debatable. I can't believe I'm watching this again. I really can't believe I'm watching this again. I thought when we did the commentary that would be the last time. This is definitely the last goddamn time. I'll tell you that right now. Am I saying the same things? did I remember about the Red Queen at the same time? It's probably been more than three. I'm sure I watched it at least a couple of times back when it came out. Try to convince myself that it was any good. This elevator bit's making me wish I was watching Speed. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's CG smoke. Oh, that's not aged well. Ugh. Dun, 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 dun. Tyler, don't make me ban you. Don't do it. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. 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 I was 13 when this came out. All these people who are like in their late 20s, early 30s, They're all in their like mid to late 40s now. I hate the way this movie looks. Oh, so do I. Everything's so slick and metallic, which is like the opposite of what the Resident Evil games feel like. At least those. I mean, keep in mind, this came out in 2002. There wasn't even Resident Evil 4 yet. This was purely after the first 3 games in Code Veronica, so it was the first 4. This was purely in the time of classic Resident Evil. And this feels nothing like classic Resident Evil. Can't even show the head coming off. Yep, the left did have a better decapitation scene. Much better. That scene after watching the left felt tame as shit. The second one feel at least a bit inspired by Resident Evil 3. I mean, in premise it does. In tone and feeling, like I hate Jill in the second movie. I hate her characterization. She feels nothing like Jill. She's just got the outfit from 3 and that's it. Piss off. Oh yeah, the desaturated flashback thing of the 2000s. But we all missed that. I'd say for you eagle-eyed viewers, there was the briefest moment of nipple there, but that's nothing compared to the end of the movie. Why does the main character have amnesia? Yeah, Wesker's hiding elsewhere. What does everyone remember from the game? They remember the mansion. And the lab is this sort of the cool bit at the end you get to after a lot of time playing. So what does the movie do? The movie shows you about 3 minutes in some kind of mansion, and then immediately goes to the lab. I mean, the boy was practically set in a mansion. If Brahms can afford the mansion, then so can this stupid movie. Hmm. That is one movie I'd avoid like the plague, Tyler. You know it. $13.59, Bob. Fletcher. Don't push me. It's not Hong. It's the Salmonator. Even Colin Salmon's looking pretty young. The Hive. She has friends in the right places, I guess. She lucked out by getting in the Fast and the Furious franchise. That's what happened. Will not have Michelle Rodriguez spoken ill of in my presence. They go through the trouble of recreating the train from the end of Resident Evil 2, though, don't they? Because that's relevant in the first Resident Evil movie. Trilobite. That's true, Eric. I know that because I read his script. It leaked online at some point. This was years ago. I read this. This was back in the mid 2000s, but I read Romero's script for his Resident Evil movie. It was definitely better than what this was. Are you suggesting they were intentionally going for a phallic uh, sort of image with the thing in her mouth? Is that what you're saying, Fletcher? Yeah, I remember when the third one was coming out, there was an interview with Paul Anderson where he said that his plan was to have one set before the games, one set during the games, and one set after the games. This being before, Apocalypse being kind of during, with basically kind of being based on 3, and then Extinction, I think it's the third one, was set after. But then there was another 3 after that. All Resident Evil 1, Eric. It was basically, it was a direct like adaptation of Resident Evil 1. It did change some stuff though, because like, Chris wasn't a member of STARS in his script. He was like a farmer who worked nearby, who ended kind of mixed up with everyone. But there was some good stuff in it. Although even that did have them go to the lab quite quickly compared to what it should have been. I recommend the novelization of the game. I enjoyed that. But it was STARS, it was Chris, it was Jill, it was Barry. Barry had a really good big ending where he kind of like sacrificed himself to save the others and earn Chrissy's respect. There was bits in there. Does James Purefoy deserve better than this? What's he been good in exactly? I don't know. Then why did this script get picked up then, Tyler? Also, this lab's not really underneath the mansion if they have to take a train ride to get to it. It just means the entrance to the train stations at the mansion. Because of Michelle Rodriguez and her flashlight trick. Her flashlight trick? What, you mean to hold something phallic shaped in her mouth? That's not a trick. Anyone could do that. I vaguely remember that, Bob. Although let's avoid spoilers, just because if we're going to watch the rest on stream eventually, then you don't want my reactions to all the stupid things during this first one. We've breached the hive, she says. The hive! We're into the hive. You know, the problem is that these movies are just so obsessed with feeling cool. Like, Paul Anderson is just obsessed with making these characters trying to be cool. And they come off as so try-hard. That's what I was saying earlier, Tyler. Red Queen. Also, hunters are cooler than lickers, so it always pissed me off he jumped to the licker. And why is the licker the final boss? The final boss should be a goddamn tyrant. Paul stopped playing once he reached the first licker. That would not surprise me. It's all fine and well going downstairs, it's when you have to go back up them. State of the art, artificial intelligence. Looks like piss. My name is Luxford Ashford. I will shoot you with my sniper rifle in this. Of course, that was completely nothing if you haven't played Code Veronica and get that reference. I remember thinking this guy was Chris with the spiky hair from like early photos, and then being like relieved that he wasn't once I watched the movie. But then later, when they actually cast what's his face from Prison Break as Chris and saw him play Chris, I was like, no, I wish this guy played Chris now, because Wentworth Miller is a terrible actor and so miscast for Chris. But that's a complaint for like part 4 or something like that. She's from Pre-Flash. And then they somehow cast an even worse actor for, well, not worse. The actor isn't bad, but he was just totally miscast, which was the guy they did for Barry. Because I like him in other stuff, but not as Barry. I don't think I ever got to Leon. I don't think I ever watched the one with Leon in it. Why is it so bright? Ugh. The design of these cages isn't that bad actually. It's got kind of a steampunk vibe going for it. I don't know if I like it in a Resident Evil movie per se, but I don't mind them in general. But the room's so bright that it kind of takes away some of the mystique. That was a very roundabout reference, Fletcher, but I'm proud of you. Oh, we're almost at the hallway time. Where we get to see them rip off Cube. Which Paul Anderson claims he never saw Cube. I'm not so sure I'm convinced. I never played Halo 2. I didn't like Halo 1. I didn't try it till much later, admittedly, but it's a pretty standard hallway laser glitch, sure. Standard is the word for this. I wish we were watching Cube. Oh, Cube's a good movie. Not all the acting's amazing. It's a really sort of, you know, we can do it, low budget affair, but it's got a lot of heart and it's entertaining. They do a lot with very little and very endearing. Everyone's earpieces have got cables going down to their necks. Oh, it's kind of old now. Everyone has like wireless little ear things now when they're doing stuff like this in movies. I was always surprised Colin Salmon goes so early. Yeah, do you know what would have been a good idea, David? Putting an actual puzzle or trap from the game in it might have been an idea. Why is her cut at an angle? The line was clearly going completely horizontal across, and yet she's looking slightly down, and the cut's going up through her neck, when really it should be going like through her chin, then through her neck. Just yeah, simple physics. Ghost Ship did this better is not a sentence I ever thought I'd read, quite frankly. Judge me, but I do love this part. Alright, fine, you're judged. Consider yourself judged, young Cindy. I mean, for the record, I don't necessarily hate the scene on its own in a vacuum. You know, it's a fine bit of B movie schlock. It's just not, you know. I'm hating it more from an adaptation point of view than I am a on its own merit point of view. That said, there are things in this that are just genuinely bad. But this one is a much more coherent film than the sequels, which are basically just train wrecks after a certain point. Yeah, some of the later games brought in the laser walls. 4 for sure. I don't remember it in 5. There's definitely one in some of the Umbrella Chronicles games for the Wii. Ew, computers might be creepy. Oh, it's finally about to be time for the Zambinos. Very nice. Are you saying this movie's just a series of things stolen from other films? Tropes and styles and whatnot? Because it is. No, I think Michelle Rodriguez would have been terrified of different roles. I think she knew her limits. Still does. Was Fast and Furious her breakout role? I think so. I mean, she's probably in a couple of things before that, but that was the first thing I ever heard about her in. And that came out a year before this did. Yeah, Spot was a year or two after this, I think. Zombies! Yeah, she was in Lost for a little bit. Not for super long, but for a little bit. Shoot them in the head! Boom. I like how I brought that up. Oh, by the way, we lost the rest of the team, which was literally like 4 people of like 7. What can I say? I'm not that thrilled by the events. Well, generic dude get the keys to his handcuffs or not? I'm on the edge of my seat. Oh dear. Alright, well, that's another red shirt gone. Now she's been bit twice. I mean, she's obviously a goner. It's the armor you're excited for. Oh boy. I definitely saw at least the 4th one. Like, up to the 4th one, I mean. Maybe the 5th. The only one that I might not have actually seen at all is the last one, but like 4 and 5, I think I just sort of had them on while I was doing things, so I don't think I really took in much of what was happening. Oh, that CG. Oh no. Oh no, the CG. The liquor in Resident Evil 2 Remake legitimately looks better than that. Fletcher. Don't start. Yes, but Resident Evil 2 Remake's a video game, not a movie. The comparison is still fair. Oh. Oh, is this the thrilling spin kick a dog scene? Where Alice realizes she's kind of a badass? Because the director wanted his future wife to look a badass? Mm. Is this finally the movie that puts me to sleep on camera? It might be. It might be. Uh, yeah, the CG in this is not aged well. That liquor looked pretty rough. Oh god, Fletcher. Are you trying to kill me? I've only seen the first one, but I hated it. I don't imagine great things for the movies that followed. Very good, the dog came through the glass. Just like the game. Ooh. Where's my scene of someone like slotting an emblem into a slot only for a secret door to open it? Where's that scene? Well, the same with the ceiling's falling down because you've taken the shotgun off the latch, but that incurs a trap. Where's that scene? Oh, we're just after halfway, yes. Michelle Rodriguez had informed her agent that if anyone ever wrote a script about Resident Evil, that she wanted to be a part of it. Oh, she's a big fan then. I always remember that on the commentary, Michelle Rodriguez was cracking a lot of jokes about how there was a lot of wine on set, which felt uncomfortable given her actual, uh, like, because I'm pretty sure in real life she ended up being an alcoholic or was an alcoholic. So hearing on the commentary, something, oh, I had a lot of those wines was like was a little on the uncomfortable side. I remember feeling that way anyway. How I remember factoids from the commentary track from nearly 2 decades ago, I don't know, but I do. You got arrested for it. Yeah. Yeah, I recall. Oh. Oh. Oh, the stars of the hit television drama Lost. Hit television. Uh, in jail. She pleaded guilty to drunk driving charge in court Tuesday morning and started serving her sentence in the afternoon. In the afternoon. You would think all the success from Fast and the Furious is a big second chance for her career. She might have well, that would have been interesting to have an actual proper good actor in the lead role. Also, April was already in lockdown, so this is doubly bad. Although arguably there was less traffic on the road, so there was less chance of her hurting anyone. Maybe she thought this is the best time for me to try and do this. Then she'd be Buffy the Zombie Slayer. Maybe that's why she ended up turning it down. If she did turn it down, she felt she was being typecast. Just swapping vampires for zombies. Be worth over $1 billion. Son of a bitch. That's Wait, so there was a point when potentially it would have been Buffy and Angel in this? I mean, I'm glad they weren't, honestly, because it's still a Paul W.S. Anderson movie. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter who was going to be in it, really. Who's Michelle Rodriguez's character going to be? Charisma Carpenter? Yeah, let's talk to the Red Queen again. $42, come on. Ah, there you are. probably Fletcher. You're all gonna die down here, governor. Maybe this is one of these ones where they're determined not to use the word zombie. Even though the game's used it constantly. Some kind of zombie. Nah, he does get headshots. It's certainly more effective though. No samurai edges. No shotguns. No grenade launchers. I feel like the zombies in this are just kind of like an afterthought. They're introduced so late, and then once they are introduced, it feels like we spend way more time talking to the Red Queen and whatever else. I don't know. 39 minutes. Under 40 is good. Not counting credits. Did she tell him they have to shoot him in the head? Is that knowledge now? Or sever the head from the spine? Oh, they're quoting Mortal Kombat. Get over here. Yeah, it always seemed like a bad idea. Michelle Rodriguez has been bit for a third time. I obviously always remembered her getting infected, but I never remembered her getting bit repeatedly. Oh, made that four. Four. Why does it always rain on me? That's because I lied when I was 17. Why does it always rain on me? Yeah, plus the ending also skips over the first game for some reason. You know, it propels you straight into, oh, it's going into Resident Evil 3 all of a sudden. Wait, Fletcher was begging for this and he's opted out early? Come on. How dare you? I want to go to bed. I'd love to go to bed. Unfortunately, I'm locked away from my bed for 35 or so minutes. Yeah, the tech guy is just a gutter now. Come on. Let him go. Have I seen Yummy yet? Nope. Nope. We're not doing that for another couple of weeks, I don't think. We're doing the bonus movie for the month this coming weekend, though, on Screams. And it is a doozy. Plus, I'm doing. What else are we doing? I think we're just doing an Octoberthon movie as well. Finally, a character I can relate to. What's up on the eyes? Gonna have to work for your meal. That line delivery was a little bit in the iffy side. Dare I say? Beard hair in my mouth. Oh. At least purifies it. What's it been in that you like? I don't understand why you like James Purifies so much. Mm, nasty. Oh yeah, I remember I'm a lot of carbon. That show sucked. Yeah, there was gas leaked into the house as a precaution. It was part of the fail-safe measures. I'm not sure they did a good job explaining why. It's like that was part of the safety precautions. Oh, I was beginning to worry for sure. 28 minutes. Ugh. I'm dying. Not even been 10 minutes. I've been chatting out for like 3 minutes. uh, this is better. I don't have to hold my head up anymore. This is good. This is good. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm humming music from one of the actual games. Requie said the virus reanimates the dead, so why is it affecting Michelle? Shouldn't she be dormant until you die? Like The Walking Dead. Well, most zombie viruses in movies and fiction do tend to infect the person who gets bitten, and they slowly turn into a zombie. That's a pretty common trait. So, which is fine. If that's the rule to set up, that's the rule to set up. It slowly kills you and then reanimates the dead. Are you trying to say that Paul W.S. Anderson is a hack and can't write a script? Because I would very much agree with that. It's basic science. Oh my god, the big twist. Pure Fry is the villain. This guy's supposed to be the Wesker. That's basically what he's representing. Oh, so that's why it barely resembles a goddamn game. Because that's what makes a good adaptation, where you could literally just rename a few things and it all of a sudden wouldn't be even related to that adaptation anymore. God, that is so soulless. Such a goddamn hack. He's absolute trash. I'm a villain, see? Oh, the tension. I'm not missing this movie. I'm definitely going to miss it after we're done. Why is the computer saying she's been a bad girl? Purify seems to know what he's doing here. It's liquor time. And all of his poor early 2000s CG glory. It was just research for the role, Pete. He's a method actor. Yeah. Oh, that's right. He turned into a super liquor. You hear a narration? As do I. Everything about the voice is made to try and fabricate a certain feeling, and all of it just kind of betrays the notion of what she is. Yeah, Nemesis. Oh, hello. That was a weird swing angle. Hey, Bob. The Red Queen. The Red King and Bane narrating. It's the dude who didn't shoot himself. Yep, there he is, see? Called it. I remembered for some reason. $19. Love how the music kicks in. See, look, she's so badass. She's being badass. I can never finish 6. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Du might. Du might. You know what? I'm glad Cindy's listening to the actual commentary track for this because it's probably way more insightful than the shite I'm spitting out. Christopher Lambert. Oh yes. It'd be perfect for something. Oh yeah, Tim loves it, yeah. It was a regular bloodbath between us because we disagreed with it so much. Or each other so much, I should say. It was too confusing. That's fair. Liquor time. Oh my god. I hate how this is shot. Everything's so quick, all the camera spinning shit. No, we may have watched worse. What about that Nightstick movie? That was worse than this, wasn't it? I mean, constant in his scenes. He only had like 4 of those though. Oh my god. What's worse than the liquor CGI? It's the liquor on fire CGI. Oh my god. Oh, look at that fire. Look at that fire on the tracks. Oh my god, it's terrible. Pete, I'll donate $10 right now if you can name the subtitles to movies 285 in order without help or looking. Apocalypse, Extinction. Afterlife? Or is Retribution first? Retribution's after. Apocalypse, Extinction. Afterlife, Retribution. I'll go with that. I don't know. The Friday the 13th reboot was an easier watch than some of what we're talking about here, though. At least I thought it was. Oh, did I get it right? Yay! Also, Rude Boy's almost dead. That's exciting. I hate this ending. You just say that because boobs. Boobs with perfect nipple placement. Like, just stupendous nipple placement. Ah, there was some alright kills in the Friday the 13th remake. I like how they dressed the lead actress in 2 sheets of paper. That's what she's wearing in this scene. 2 sheets of paper. I married her. She's only been naked twice. Start and the end. A lot of screens for a room with 1 person in it. That's a fair point, David. Yeah. Stars logo on the cop car. You teasing bricks. Written and directed by a prick. Yes. A revision. Is 100 worth it? I mean, that was made more difficult by how sleepy I was in the back half. There was a good like 15-minute period where I was legitimately dozing off, and part of me wanted to give in and just do it because they had skipped parts of it, but I didn't. I kept coming back for more. Ah, dear. But that one I remember quite well. She is not a male Fuzz Queen. How dare you? How dare you? But the sequels, I've only ever seen once each. And even then, I barely paid attention to some of them. But yes, it's probably not surprising that I'm about to go to sleep. So let me wrap this bad boy up, shall I? Okay. Alright. Well, bit of a sleepy ending to this one, but thank you very much for joining me. My next up is drive-in movie ads. Okay. It's been a pleasure. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. I tried making my way through the series for the first time after having checked it after the first. I feel your pain. For the record, I made it through 2. Well, 2's been unlocked on the bar, so I'll definitely be watching Apocalypse at some point soon. Maybe next week, but hey. Alright, thank you very much, guys. I will see you soon. It's been a pleasure. Good night. I will see you next time.